Hi everyone, my name is Tori Crosswhite and I'm a graduate student working towards a Curriculum and Instruction Master's at Tarleton State University. I'm also working towards receiving a Reading Specialist certification after receiving my Master's. Today I want to explain to y'all a totally free application called ZimmerTwinsAtSchool.com. This is something you can put on any desktop. You can save it. Kids can access it at any time. And did I say it was totally free? Yes. Now, there are some perks to having the paid version. However, let's go ahead and look at that just to get you going. So the free version offers you up to 5 students, maximum 12 videos. But let's talk about this idea. What if your students had an account? Yeah, your students and you can have an account. So either the teacher can hold it as a classroom account and have your classroom come together and create movies, or your students can have their own account and create up to 12 movies themselves. How neat would that be? I think if I were to implement this in my classroom in the future, which I will, I'm going to have my students each have an account created by myself. I will give them a username and a password. And that way, they can all create their own movies and you never even have to pay for the VIP. Now, however, some people might want the VIP later, but I know for starters, just to kind of get, what is this Zimmer Twins about? We might need to start off with the free. But later, after going through the free version, if you really love it, you might show your administrators and they might be able to offer you the VIP account. Like it says the amounts right up to here. But let's get on in. What is Zimmer Twins actually? So it is an account that students can make their own videos and movies and what they're really thinking. Maybe you have this student who isn't quite being able to write stuff on paper, get their thoughts, what did they do today into a movie on paper. Give them this. Students can really just excel with this. There's examples. I know students that I've showed this with really love the examples, and when you tell them students made this, they start to have this fire in them that they can do it themselves. So they can either make a movie from scratch, or I think this feature is really neat. If you click how to make a movie, it gives the explanation, a very great breakdown of how to make a movie. It goes through all the different ones to put in here. It goes to how to delete it, how to add it, how to play it full. But I want to walk through with y'all how to do that. So we're going to make it from scratch today. And if you look over here, if you move down, let's start. We're going to whisper it first. And you can type in here, and I think that's really neat. Students might not be able to write down what they're really thinking, but when you put just a keyboard in front of them, you just never know what you might get. And then there's running. The kids really like this. They like to put it where they're chasing each other. I have used this kind of within the elementary with my friends, my family, just friends' kids, and they really excel with this. And it just really gets their mind when they see the faces. They're like, oh, I remember this time when I was playing on the playground, and there goes the movie. They start making the movie about the one time in the playground, or the one time him and his sister were running and playing tag. You just never know what might be created by a movie. I think this is great to send home over a weekend holiday whenever you want parents and students to interact and really have parents engage with their students in their learning. Over a holiday, what did you do over the holiday? You can really get to know your students. You can just really break it down and be able to conversate with your students from this movie that they've created. And like I said, the account is totally free to make and you get so much with that free account. It's just too good to pass up. So really show your students these down here, and if you keep going to gallery, it shows even more, and it's up to 59 different created movies by students. And reiterate the students part. Students created these, and you just would never know. Students have so much faith in themselves when they hear that another student created this. I really hope y'all enjoyed Zimmer Twins, and I really hope y'all implement it in your classroom one day. Thank y'all, and y'all have a good evening.